Only a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about Spurs being the closest and only realistic challengers to Chelsea. And now here they are. They've only scored one goal from any sort of play in the last 4 games. No goals from open play. What's going on with Spurs?
Well, listen, we knew that they were very much reliant on Kane to get the goals. But, of course, they had a spell where everybody else was chipping in, particularly Dele, Alli. But all of a sudden, Kane dries up, Alli dries up. There is absolutely nothing coming from anybody else in this Spurs side.
And they haven't exactly played world beaters in this run as well. Sunderland, Middlesbrough again, yes, Liverpool, but 1 goal from the penalty spot in that run.
And Ghent making substitutions as well, making changes to the starting lineup because of their concerns in their own league. And still, you look at this teams on paper, you would suggest, well, Spurs is going to take this, right? They should. It's the Premier League. It's the level of play. It's the competitiveness, so on and so forth. And yet, there wasn't much difference between these two teams. It's not like Spurs were creating chances left and right, and Ghent had to come up with save. It was very evenly played, and I expect the second leg of this to be very evenly played. And I wouldn't be surprised if Ghent continues to play well against Spurs and eventually knock them out.
And then you look at a Spurs team who made wholesale changes when they were competing in the Champions League. All of a sudden, in Europa League, you're sitting second in the table in a tightening top 4 race. You think Pochettino is going to again use fringe players, but he puts out a full strength team, and this happens. Nothing about this makes any kind of sense.